What's up guys, in this drawing tutorial I'm going to show you how to draw Bart Simpson. As always, hit that bell notification so you're notified when I put up new videos, and let's get started. So as always, I start with a circle, and when I'm sketching, all I'm doing is kind of sketching around in little tiny movements. You don't have to draw that big circle right away. So I kind of get the shape of the character, and then I cross right around where I see the nose. The nose is kind of halfway or a little bit more than halfway. That's where I'm going to get started in this particular sketch of Bart. And then I kind of put this faint line above where the eyes are going to be. This just gets me started. I'm always going to start with the features. So right where I put that first line, I have this backward C, and this is going to form his nose. You see that it's like bigger on top because I'm leaving room for when I put the eyes in there. And again, I'm just darkening this up with my sketch. Then I have this line coming off kind of at the tip of the nose, but I leave that kind of curve there. So it's a little bit indented there. And then I'm going to start coming down and curving kind of at the bottom. This is the top of his lip or whatever. I'm going to draw a line from the right side to the left side. And that's what I'm doing here. And again, as I'm sketching, I'm just darkening up areas. So you can do that as you're drawing. Just little tiny lines, just kind of finding where that line is, where the appropriate line is. I'm going to put a line at the end. This is his smile line. You see this nose? That's kind of where, it's kind of diagonal from there. That's where I'm going to start that lip. And it kind of curves, or it does curve in as you're drawing that. And then I have that line, just straight line, kind of diagonal coming down. It's going to start his neck. So I have this line over here. This is part of his neck too, and it's going to start curving up. And his ear is just a C. Inside his ear, you're going to see that it's like a T. And this ear is kind of a little diagonal from the bottom of that nose. You see that line that I kind of drew across there. Next, I'm starting to bring in the eye here. Just a circle. Can you see how when I start sketching, it's not the perfect circle, so I just kind of make darker lines to get that circle. Now I'm adding the pupil, which is a little off center here because it doesn't really look like he's looking directly at us. It's kind of looking off. That's why that circle there is not completely center. Now I'm going to start forming around the other eye that's going to connect to that nose, kind of where the nose starts to curve. Again, just finding that line with my sketch. Again, that circle there is going to be slightly off center as well. Now I'm starting to form the top of his head here, and I have this line that's going to go all the way up and curve as it goes all the way up. These little spikes at the top of his head or his hair, there's 9 of them. You can count them, but there's 9. I usually count every time I'm drawing. But before I put those in, I'm going to go over here to his other side, and there's a little curve coming up. So I like to start both of these lines because they're going to connect with those triangles at the top of his head. And again, if you don't have 9 at the top, that's fine. I mean, I'm just fitting them in here. Get a little closer here. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I kind of made that one a little bit smaller there. And then it's just going to connect. Again, I'm starting to curve these a little bit too. So it doesn't really look like they're pointed at the top. They're kind of curved. And there's how to sketch Bart Simpson pretty quickly. And the last thing to do is just line him real quick and color him. Just a simple yellow color. So I'm taking my inking here. And there you go. Hey, thanks for watching this quick tutorial on how to draw Bart Simpson. Be sure to check out my website, jaydrawsdisney. Link is below on a full course on how to draw, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Peace.